Well, good morning, everybody. Grace and peace to you from our Lord Jesus Christ and all the saints here in Central California. We're going to do a little experiment here. I've tried this 3 times now, and I instead of turning the volume up, I keep changing the channel. I use a Sony TV here as my computer monitor in the garage. And, just really messed up the last video. So let's see if old man Scott here can figure out how to use a Sony remote. So what I did is we moved a closet over at the hospital earlier in the week, and I'm just going to show you some video clips of that. And I might make some snarky comments or do some comedy along the way because I love making fun of myself. So here, let me get that going. And this is Migrating the PACU. Let me share my screen. There's the screen that I am sharing. And there's my muzzled face. So let's get into it.
Well, good morning, everybody. It is dark 30 here at the hospital. And I'm going to be moving our PACU closet over to the new Fabric Network. Oh, and grace and peace to you from our Lord Jesus Christ, and all the saints here in Central California. We tried to do this the other morning and we were unsuccessful. So what I did yesterday was I configured up a test switch and put it on the new Fabric from this location I'm going to, the PACU, and everything worked just fine. So hoping everything will continue to work just fine when I go up there and do this. By the way, PACU, P-A-C-U, stands for Post Anesthesia Care Unit. What used to be called the recovery room. They operate on them and then roll them right into the PACU and observe them until they get better. So I'm about to go in the hospital. I cannot record in there, so I'll come back with you with an update in just a minute.
Yeah, we can't record in there because, quiet you, we can't record in there due to patient privacy rights. So yeah, that's why I couldn't record walking down the hallway. So which one would be next? Most likely this one. And I think this jumps to having successfully completed it. So let me jump on here. Speak. Speak. I'm kind of shy. Kind of have a lousy Wi-Fi connection out here in the garage. Not that I don't like staring at myself on the screen with this little blue thing running around my mouth, but hopefully it'll start up soon. Wonder if they're streaming Netflix inside. I'm afraid to stop it and start it because as soon as I do that, it'll want to play. Here, let's try this. Let's try it again. See, I do move.
Okay,
there we go.
Status on the closet swap over. I'm in very tight quarters here. I've only got like 2.5 feet of room to work here. So here's the set of switches that I'm cutting over. Went to those 2 new fibers up there that are plugged in. The old set of filled fiber pairs just sitting there. So the new pairs, one goes downstairs to our MDF and the other goes across campus to our data center. The 2 new fiber pairs there are working. Down here, this pair right here that goes down to the MDF is working. This pair here that goes over to the data center is not, and I'm not seeing any light come out of the fiber. I don't know if this will show up on video, but I can try to show you. Let's see if that'll work. I don't know if I can do this.
Obviously, I can't.
I'll try to figure this out.
Up.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it.
Nope, you're not.
But normally, if I shine my phone camera in the ports there. If I hold it just right, I can see a little dot of purple light coming out. So I know that this GBIC here is working. And if I do the same thing on this guy, I should see a little dot of purple light coming out, and I am not. So I am going to just go ahead and plug this back in. And I'm going to go over to the, data center side and see what's going on over there. Because as you can see, I'll turn this over to my laptop. It's probably hard to see because of the glare. Sorry, I'm not a professional videographer. So you can see of my 4 interfaces, only 3 are up right now. So I need to get that 4th one up. So I'm going to take a walk over to the data center and we'll pick it up from there.
Yeah, so what I was talking about is these GBICs here, they use some wavelength of infrared light, or I believe it's infrared. Certain cameras, like the phone I have, it's an Android. If I turn my regular camera on, just snapshots, it doesn't have to be the video camera. If I turn that on and point it into the end of the GBIC, I'll see a very bright purple light coming out. And I can do the same on the fiber cable if it's plugged in correctly on the other end. If I shine it on the cable or pointed at the cable, I'll see a dot of purple light coming out of there, and it tells me I've got good light going both ways. You can also take a flashlight and just shine it, but I mean that's one way to tell if you're plugged into a GBIC on the other end, if you have an Android phone. I have not had any luck doing it with an iPhone. Sorry, complained to Apple about that. So let's take it up with this guy walking around in the dark again.
Hear it. Now it's dark 45, I guess. Not dark 30 anymore. It's still dark. So got back and found out the port was shut down due to link flapping.
Uh-oh.
Probably us playing with the connection, moving it around.
Well, me, not us.
Or
me.
Interpreted that as a link flap. So we took care of that. I'm headed back over, and we will see what we can do. I'll reach in a minute. All right, we're back in. There we go. So yeah, that port is shut down due to a link flap. So I plugged it back in, and as you can see, hopefully you can see. There we go. We're good as gold. Ports 151 and 152 are full, active. Ports 451, 452 are up. So that's the way I normally connect my switches. We'll connect 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom, or 1 on the top and 1 on the bottom switch. That way we get the most survivability. You don't want to plug both runs into one switch, because that one switch goes down, you've lost the whole stack. Where if you plug in the top and bottom switch in the stack, if you lose one of those, then the rest of the switches will survive and be able to communicate. So that all looks good. The other thing I want to check now is my receive errors. And I can see on port 151, I've gotten 41 CRCs.
Uh-oh.
Which isn't bad.
It's not good.
Ideally, we want 0 CRCs. So
absolutely.
What I'm going to do, let me set you down right there.
This is a very technical procedure here. Pay close attention.
Port 151. And a microfiber shirt to just follow through the cable. So you just didn't get one little fingerprint smudge on here.
Don't try that on a flannel shirt. You get lint on it. I was literally wearing a microfiber shirt.
All right. So, sorry about all the amateur videography here. So what I'm going to do now, get this where you can see it. out of that, I'm going to clear my port counters.
Clear counter port, very good.
Start watching the receive errors again. And I am going to make sure those stay at 0.
And thanks to my magic shirt, they did.
It's this column over here that I'm most concerned with.
Ideally, keep a little microfiber cloth with you, like you would use to clean your glasses. Works great on fiber optic cabling, I've found. But they do make special cleaning supplies for fiber optic cable. You could, I mean, should use that, but in a pinch, if you just have a microfiber for cleaning your glasses, that'll work too. Or if you're in a real pinch, if you have a microfiber shirt on at the time, that'll work too.
And just for grins and giggles, we can do the same thing with transmit errors. Show port, and then the ports I'm interested in, and then it's either RXC for receive errors or TXC for transmit errors. I wish there was a way to see them both at once.
Yeah, I don't like seeing one or the other.
We never really see any transmit errors, so I don't normally monitor that. It's receive errors, is what I generally see. And like I said, if the end of the fiber even brushes your finger, if you're an oily person like I am, that'll get your body oils on the fiber. So it's still sitting there at 0. So we're looking pretty good. I'm going to call this done. So the remainder of the things I have to do is remove the old fibers here, and then just generally clean up the fiber routing. I gotta put some Velcro on there to hold it down, and we'll call this one done. So it took 2 tries, but we got it. Like I said, I had to use this test switch. The purple box down there that's got my drink on top of it. So I configured that as a test switch to test, so I didn't have to impact the doctors and nurses that are on that switch. Plug it into the new fiber runs and did my testing, and we ironed everything out and everything looks good. And I'm looking over at my laptop and I'm still seeing 0 CRCs. So I'm going to call this migration a success. Our next set of migrations is going to be the other side of the hospital. It's going to be our med surge, which is basically just medical, people that are just in the hospital, regular beds. They're either in for medical reasons or surgery. And the other one is our NICU, which is a neonatal intensive care unit. So we want to be careful with that one. Each one of those 2 closets are, one's on one floor, one's on the other. So med-surg and NICU, 1 closet each. Each of those closets have 2 switch stacks. So 2 of these in there. So we're going to do those on Saturday. And with that, we're going to be about 50% done with this. And then I have to wait for more GBICs to arrive because we run out somehow. I have counted and recounted and recounted, and these GBICs just seem to disappear. I don't know where they go. But, yeah, so we've got some new GBICs on order, and then we'll finish out the main hospital. And then we're going to take a pause, and then we'll do the rest of the campus, which is the older areas. So, at any rate, yeah, that's it for today. So hope you guys enjoyed that, found it entertaining or enlightening or whatever. And appreciate all the comments. Appreciate everybody appreciating what I do. I mean, it's just my job. But sometimes it drives me crazy. But I always try to remember I don't work for me. Number 1, I work for the Lord. I work for God.
Smart man.
And number 2, I work for my family. I don't do this because I enjoy it. I wish I did. But
I enjoyed it a little
over
bit.
the years, with a lot of experience, I've kind of developed a knack for it. So there you go. everybody. Thanks for watching. Click the subscribe button if you would like, or click the like button if you would like. You can even click the dislike button. It's okay with me. I don't take it personal. Just keep comments polite and respectful. You know, don't call anybody names, especially me. You're gonna make me cry. So have a great week, and we'll see you next time. God bless.
God bless you too, young man. Okay, I'm going to stop that share and wind it up here. So yeah, I'll tie some ribbons on it here. We did end up doing the med-surg and the NICU cut over this morning. We had a few little minor issues. We had some cabling issues. One that we ended up laughing our heads off. We couldn't figure out why this one fiber pair wasn't working. We rolled it, wouldn't work, rolled it, wouldn't work. We weren't getting a link light. So I said, all right, well, let's just change this whole fiber patch cable out and see if that fixes it. So I was tracing the fiber back to the patch panel. I knew where it went, it was on the label, but I just wanted to trace it back because I didn't put the labels on, somebody else did. So I traced the fiber all the way back and started laughing. And so I had to take a picture and send this to the person that did put these cables and labels in so that they could enjoy this too. But yeah, take a look there. See if you can spot the problem. See the problem yet? Okay, time's up. What's the problem? Yeah, obviously. So that fiber was inserted incorrectly. So I inserted it correctly, and actually that one still wouldn't work. So I took it out, replaced it, put a brand new one in, and that one worked flawlessly. So that was the biggest problem we had. In both closets, we ran into some fiber cabling issues. Always just on one fiber patch per closet. I don't know why, and the others are all fine. So yeah, so we went through that. It was 2 switch stacks per closet, 2 closets, 1 per floor, and we got them all done. And most of the medical staff didn't even know we were there. So it was a good day. We got it all wound up, and now I'm done and home and telling you about it. So yeah, like I said in the earlier video, we're about halfway done. We're out of GBICs, so we're not going to be able to put all 4 in like we want to, but we'll at least be able to put, you know, a dual run in. We'll be able to get the project done, and then we'll circle back around and put in the remaining GBICs and call it good. So. Yep, looking forward to getting this done so we can rest on our laurels for the rest of our career. No, that never happens because there's always another project. As soon as you're done with the project, the boss walks by and says, "Hey, Scott, you got a minute?" And another project starts. So, well, anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and gals. Really appreciate all the good comments I'm getting. I hope you're enjoying the content, and we'll catch y'all next time. Hit subscribe if you like, hit like if you like, and we'll talk to you later. God bless.